Oh no, no, no.
Right now. Hear back. Sound.
I think about you all the time. Got me body waiting. I think about you all the time. Got me body waiting. But you ain't know you was my baby.
That's my baby.
Even though you drive me crazy. Bet you ain't know you're my baby. Yeah. You know you drive me crazy. Up a check on a Rolex, run up the digit. At the bed, left it a mess. Do you remember? You was the best, and I'm returning.
You're watching The Risk.
I'm Kendricka.
I'm Connie.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jamazha.
And you're watching The Risk. So what y'all want to talk about today first? Y'all want to talk about these little childhood stars? Y'all want to talk about...
Who we gonna start with?
Okay, let's start with Raven Simone.
Yeah,
I knew you were going to say that.
I'm not black.
Let's talk about you.
Okay, so y'all, growing up, I was a really, really big Disney Channel fan, right?
Exactly.
You could not tell me
Girls
Disney
all day.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Your
God.
sisters, we sit together.
She over here.
I can't relate. I was a Nickelodeon baby all day.
No
Okay.
matter what, but it was Disney Channel. Though.
It was definitely Nickelodeon.
You
I
never watched Disney Channel?
No. I mean, yes, I watched That's So Raven. I watched the common shows, That's So Raven, Proud Family, even Stevens. But I was Nickelodeon all day, every day.
Okay. So, with Raven Simone, right? Being how I was a big Disney fan, I really, really thought she was everything.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, I mean, of course you're not gonna agree with everything that everybody does.
Like everybody views and stuff.
But I can't get with the fact that she doesn't believe in God because I'm spiritual and I'm religious. I'm like both. But I just can't really get with that, and I just feel like she's a lot to the left these days. She doesn't think she's black.
Right.
What is that?
She's very
Man, why she go on TV looking like but little penguin man? Why she do that to herself?
Yeah, like her style is she be shaving.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a picture because she looked just like I need the side by side because I know y'all saw the meme.
Like I don't know, she's just very different. Like she's very
weird.
Yeah, and it's just like I don't know her
because even before Disney Channel, bro. Cosby Show,
yeah, like
the Cosby Show, the foundation.
And she was so cute.
And
she went like I don't know if y'all had a video now. Y'all had a video now.
Yeah, I had a video
now, and I watched Raven Simone's video on
the
video
little
now.
thing,
I loved it because she had her little rap thing. You see, I'm the brave.
Oh my God! And then how you gonna do all that? And then
Yeah, all
of
that. She had put it out there that like she saw Rudy on TV and was like, "Dad, I want to do what Rudy does on the Cosby Show."
Mm-hmm.
Then she ended up meeting Bill Cosby. Then she ended up on the Cosby Show.
She did
you know what I'm saying? And everything about that show was to uplift
Black
us.
family.
You know what I'm saying? And then you get grown and
now
you forget about how you got there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And those two, I liked her on The View, but y'all like okay, for example. Lynn Whitfield, the mother from the Cheetah Girls,
right.
She came on The View one day and she was talking to Raven. And when she was talking to Raven, she calls Raven her daughter. Of course, they had this good relationship. But she was saying something like about God, and I remember her touching Raven, and she was like, "Daughter, am I saying something wrong?" Like I guess trying not to offend Raven. I was just like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it.
How can you offend
somebody?
If anything, you gonna offend me.
Right.
But even thinking that I'm thinking something wrong because I believe in something like
that you don't believe in.
Right.
And that goes to like the religion too. And people like they're Muslim or Christian and like Jewish and things like that. Like they feel like if you believe in something else and then you're completely wrong about what you believe in.
Listen.
But I feel like we all just believe in one thing.
You got there.
Yeah.
You got there not off your own merit, but off of how you've been blessed your entire life. And now that you're there, you forgot who you are. You forgot where you came from. You forgot who brought you here. And you forgot who supported you to get you where you are.
Right.
You forgot everything.
Even with the Cheetah Girls, like that was like.
But then you know what?
Yeah. What you want to know?
I want to know what the show. I want to know what the producers and what everybody on That's So Raven
had to do because
I don't think it's a coincidence that Raven and Orlando is both out here acting crazy.
They're both crazy.
They're both acting crazy.
Like loony.
No, like
I feel like Orlando is like out the world. Like he's
definitely
on drugs. I was just about to say he's definitely
First of all, you shouldn't be sweating that much, and you ain't got nothing but the camera's flashlight on you.
Right. The way he, but it's so
wasn't
funny.
he in a tub like going crazy one day? It was like a crazy video I saw.
He's about to be a dad, or he is a dad now, right?
I think he about to be again.
He's really skinny too, and he was so chunky. He had meat on him. He was like, he had looked good back then. I mean, I kind of like Raven's show, Raven's Home. It's pretty good.
I mean, but it's not that bad.
It's
only because it's on the same level as That's So Raven.
The only thing though, if all of the characters were back,
that character.
Like,
but they
she can't.
That's why it works.
Chelsea back.
Exactly. That's why it works because she still can embody Raven. And
did they bring the brother?
No, but they brought Devon back.
Devon. They got divorced though.
Oh,
they're divorced.
Yeah, they're divorced. Her and Devon is divorced. That's why Chelsea came back, because once they got divorced, she couldn't pay for her apartment. So Chelsea came back and moved in with her son. She has a son.
Yeah, and Raven has a daughter, and they like
Raven has two.
Really?
Yeah, she had two kids. Yeah, I saw like the clips.
They extra, just like her in the show too.
And the son is the one with the psychic abilities.
Oh.
Raven's son, not her daughter. Her son has the psychic abilities. Okay, so and this is crazy because I like That's So Raven, right? But I don't like Shorty as a person, but I like That's So Raven. So the way that they brought it back, I like it. Raven comes in the episode and she starts like having visions or whatever that have to do with her kids. But the only person that knows about her visions now is Chelsea. Oh. So she's telling Chelsea like, I don't know, maybe I should tell them, blah, 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 blah. And Chelsea's like, yeah, I think it would be a good idea for you to let your kids know. Out of nowhere, her son started having visions. So when her son starts having visions, he tells his sister. And then he's like...
Do any one of you have an extra to talk about?
I got
action. So the son starts having visions. He only tells his sister. Okay. And they decide, let's not tell mom, because you know how mom is. She's going to start freaking out. She's going to overreact. So now he's doing extra stuff trying to cover up the fact that he got visions. She's doing extra stuff trying to cover up the fact that she got visions. But they visions be the same thing. Not the same thing, but they intertwine with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he'll have a vision about a moment that happens, and then either around that same time, Raven's vision that she has is about that, or it's related to it in some way. It's
only thing, the setting is really dark.
Yeah,
like the setting, their house is really, really dark, and I wish it was like more. It was bright. It should be brighter.
Like how it was. Like,
it should be brighter. One, I feel like they could have switched it up a little bit. They should have brought the whole cast back. The mother, the father, the brother, and Eddie. Even though he's going through some things, they could have. I feel like they could have worked that out.
Exactly.
But and another thing that I feel like they should have did it in the same house. Maybe Raven should have ended up moving into her mom's house, and her mom and then move away
something.
Like how she couldn't pay for the house, she takes her mother's house. Like her mom and dad's house.
What happened to the chill girl? What happened to the chill girl? And they reference all of this stuff in the new episode. And then it's kind of weird because I'll watch it now.
They should have brought the bands back.
They really should have.
Besides Chelsea,
the chill girl, they should have still had the chill girl.
I kind of figured they were.
And they should have brought the Boys in Motion back.
Ooh, we got the Boys in Motion. We give you our devotion.
That was my show, y'all.
Okay, y'all, let's talk about Bow Wow.
Bow Wow just need to
don't do it. Don't.
He said he was just
do it.
It was a figure of speech.
I'm about to kill myself. So what that mean?
I'm about to go upstairs and y'all record me about to jump off the balcony.
Okay? To be honest, I don't understand. Okay, I low-key don't understand why the internet goes so hard on Bow Wow. He do got some stuff under his belt. Like, let's do. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. He was hot when we were young.
He was.
For 3 seconds.
When he was younger,
Bow Wow been hot for a long time.
Man, okay.
Nah, because even though Romeo had his show, people like Bow Wow.
More.
I definitely like Bow Wow more.
But he went from Lil Bow Wow, you just don't know, all the way up to Shorty Like Mine and Like You. He even loved that for a minute.
He lost it, but I don't feel like he was just like, he sure wasn't no Chris Brown.
No,
but he could have been.
But it's Still,
I feel like he.
If you an artist, you an artist. It don't matter if you rap, sing, or dance. If you an artist, you an artist. Mrs. Smith.
But y'all, I really feel like Bow Wow, he lost like his funk because he
When he
got
went on 106 and Park,
yeah.
he just shouldn't
But
have
he
been
was
out
already Mr. 106 Park. They used to call him that so much, so then they had him host.
Because he was younger, he always used to be on there, so they called, but that was just nuts.
I think when he went on 106 and Park.
Downgraded his credibility.
If you
like,
weren't
he was a
trying to
joke.
go,
Ain't think about
see
you. He was
him
old and
on
older,
106
and he was
and
still
Park.
Yeah,
good.
think about you, yeah, all that good stuff. It's because he had good features. Chris
If he
Brown,
had-
Marion, he could have did that himself.
Yeah, and he, Out of My System was good too. Like
Y'all
Bow Wow got
got
stuff
it,
under
shit out of
his
my
belt. It's just
system.
that I think 106 and Park kind of brought his credibility
And
down.
now he really like when that Bow Wow challenge when people
the Bow Wow
Yeah,
challenge.
they
Did y'all
really
watch
do.
it from the Stars in Atlanta show? Something.
Growing up hip hop.
Growing Up Hip Hop.
I feel like he
that's
does the most,
goofy.
and he thinks that he's a thug, and he's nothing like that at all. Like he just needs to stay Bow Wow. And
Y'all
just
think
be
he's doing that
Bow
for
Wow.
a check or what?
He want to
That's-
go
yeah.
Bow Wow, let me get some of that, babes.
he's
He's
definitely
definitely doing it for
Another
a
thing too that I kind of don't understand about Bow Wow, I feel like he's immature. I feel
Mhm.
like he's
That's
older.
bad.
Bow Wow got to be at least 30 now,
30
31.
something.
I give him 31, 32. You should have your priorities in order way more than you do, because on Growing Up Hip Hop, he be trying to choose whether to stay in Atlanta
Or
and
go
do
to
the
his
music
daughter.
or be with his daughter and his girl. Like, come on
You a
now.
grown ass man.
You should know that you
And
want to
she
be
be
with
like
your
really,
daughter.
and you could tell she really be
Was
like,
trying.
yeah, like,
She go with
are you
Future
coming?
now.
I don't.
That's what I was gonna say. She goes with Future now.
I don't even
So they
watch
say
that.
allegedly.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it either. I need to go back and watch it. That's why
I'll
I
watch
asked
it,
y'all.
faithfully.
And you could tell, like, on one of the episodes, the daughter was so happy to see him. And then on another one, she was really, like, upset with him. And
And
you
she
could
gets
have a
older.
little
She's
personality.
like 4.
Okay,
4 or 5,
nah,
but
but
she
I
got
understand
personality.
She's gonna-
I
she's
understand
gonna-
that because my little nephew, right? My little nephew, he didn't always live with my brother, and then there would be like times when him and his mom would have nothing to do or whatever, so they'd just be riding around. He asked her like, "Mommy, can we go to Daddy's house?" And she'd be like, "Okay, well, I'll call him." So then after she called him, he didn't answer. I'll end up with her on FaceTime or whatever, and I'm trying to talk to the babies and everything. I'm like, "Arian, what's wrong?" He's like, "Daddy didn't answer the phone."
That's how I be like, she was
He's
her,
like,
her name is
upset.
Shy.
Shy,
Yeah, her name is Shy, and she really be upset with him. Like,
Yeah,
she
Bow
was
Wow
like-
needs to get it together. What are you gonna do?
He gonna
Don't
grow
he
down.
still work
do you
with
think, though?
Jermaine Dupri?
And the brat,
What are you
yeah.
gonna do? Like, you need to be a producer. You need to get your
He
life.
can
Something.
like something.
Agreed.
Something.
As long as
it's
he
obvious
is doing
music
music.
isn't working. You're not a good host. That I really feel like you're the reason 106 and Park went off air. If you want to keep that.
Well, I
you
feel
wanna
like
keep
he
it
should
on.
maybe go back to like doing. I think he still is doing NCSI.
Nah, because
He does
listen,
shows like
like,
that, like
Terrence J.
CSI.
Terrence J really.
I really did watch them. Like I wasn't even
They
a
were a good
fan
duo.
of 106 and Park anymore.
I was sad
because
when-
after AJ and Free, I really wasn't a 106
After
and Park.
AJ Free,
Fan.
already
You
went
know
down.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would still watch it with Terrence and
And
Roxy.
Roxy, they were good.
Where's that? Okay.
Police brutality. It's
I-
definitely gotten
Worse.
a lot of way out of hand. It's
Do y'all
they're
think
murdering.
police
It's not
brutality-
even brutality anymore.
Yeah.
Like they're killing people. Like, they're not just beating them up. It's not no Rodney King situation. They're literally taking lives. Like it's crazy.
And it's the fact that they think that it's okay.
Because it is okay. Because they're not getting any. They're not being.
Nobody's stopping them.
there's
They're
no
not being
justice.
reprimanded for it.
Yeah.
Y'all saw
Nobody-
the video with the police officer telling this white lady to get out of her
That
car.
they only
That's
kill
okay.
like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna insert the video, but basically, this police officer's on the side of the road, and he's telling the woman, you know, just take your phone, call whoever you need to call because I'm taking you in. And she's like, "Sir, I'm just so scared. I don't want to take my hands and move them anywhere because, you know, I've seen a lot of videos." And he's like, "Well, we only shoot black people in the videos, right? We only kill black people in the videos, so
That's
you're
so scary to
okay."
hear.
That
That
really
actually
is.
saved them.
It really is.
Because then I mean,
don't
like,
wanna bring
anybody
a boy
is
into
liable.
this world.
I just think that.
And I really want to sign that. Like, I really
Nobody's
want to
safe.
sign.
Nobody is safe. Not even women.
Yeah, it doesn't
Actually,
matter.
Sandra.
Sandra Bland,
I'm about to
right?
say, as long as you.
The story that shocked me the most was when the boy got killed in his own yard. I'm just like, in his grandmother's yard. I'm just like,
But you know, most of these police officers that do that kind of thing,
They don't
they
even
don't live
shout
in them
people.
areas.
and they don't care.
They don't live in those areas. So you think if a police officer that's grown up on the same block as Trayvon Martin done seen this boy walking from the gas station, I don't know how many times, was going to shoot him like that in the middle of the street? No, it wouldn't have happened. You grew up with these people. You've seen these people. Why aren't you policing the area that you have a relationship with?
Right.
Why are you 3 counties
because
over?
they don't care.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
They gonna
They
go tear
don't
shit
care.
up in some.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Like,
They gonna go tear other neighborhoods apart because they don't care.
and we are in Orangeburg, and I don't like Orangeburg County Sheriff's Department. I don't. But the other day we had a block party in on Wingate, right? The first police officer came, and it was only one car, and he was just telling everybody, you know, like, move your cars out of the street, and that's it, like, block party's fine, whatever. He left. Probably like 45 minutes later, you just see lights, like blue lights, coming down the street. Y'all, it was 3 police cars that pulled into Wingate, and there was 4 more police cars blocking the road in people's way that are trying to leave now that couldn't even get into Wingate because y'all got 4 cars already inside, right? So at this point, needless to say, the block party's over. About to go home, I'm leaving or whatever. But as I'm leaving, there's a girl, she graduated from state. She had on her police uniform. And she was walking over to the block party. I didn't say nothing to her, she ain't say nothing to me. But just the fact that I knew that she came from where we come from, and she's still in this town, policing these kids, policing the area, I felt better about that because I know you come from where I come from. You speak the same language. You know what happens at these block parties. Like, you live this life. You know what I mean? But shorty that is coming from Columbia every day, you know what I mean? Or a police officer that lives in Somerville instead of Orangeburg that just comes here for work, what type of relationship, what type of obligation, what respect, what anything do they have with this community? They don't.
In general don't get any respect. I mean, they don't deserve it. Well, some do. There are some good cops, but majority bad. I mean, majority is going to spoil the whole bunch.
Bad rep because of the bad one.
It's really crazy, honestly, and it's really sad, and it's unfortunate for, like, the families that have had to go through all of this.
Just to, like, they really, like, and it's we already know the outcome as soon as the situation happens, but I said happens. As soon as the police kills the African American, we already know no justice is going to be served. So we fight for months.
That's why Meek just came home. Shout out to Meek coming home because the reason that this man was locked up was for riding a dirt bike, and that was injustice, period. So the fact that he came home, that was justice. That's why everybody's going crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he could have been on the next T-shirt. Right. You know what I'm saying? For riding a dirt bike.
And these families really, like, they get dragged through court. All of this digging up evidence, all of this just for the same men that took their kids, just for them to walk the street
and
live their life, enjoy their kids.
Nothing is going to happen until somebody actually kills their family member, or even if that happens, nothing's still probably going to happen.
That person that kills a police officer, they're going to jail for life.
That's
but
it.
The police officer that kills
and their name is going to be plastered everywhere.
Officer
everywhere.
So,
and
blah,
even
blah.
if you are not related to that person, but choose to share their same last name, you gonna have that stigma along with you. Like, that's completely backwards. It's completely backwards. But everything that happens to us is because what's in us is too powerful. It's too great.
And they know that is that powerful.
I don't even
like on Get Out, like the movie Get Out, for example, when they were like selling the black people, it's because of what we can offer. They were selling our body because we're more stronger and powerful.
Listen, y'all know I do the photography thing, right? So in that movie, that part, that part where the old white guy, the blind guy, is talking to dude about the fact that, like, I have to have this man describe the work in me describe the work to me in great detail because I can't see, and I've submitted my stuff to National Geographic like 15 times, but he's in love with this black man's work that he can't even see. He tells him later on the only reason he wants his body is for his eye, because I can't capture what you capture. I can't see what you see. But it's still gonna be your consciousness inside of this black man. So do you really have his eye? No, you don't. You're still not gonna be him. They want the experience.
Even through like certain parts of the movie when they were like, when she was introducing him to like the guest, and the lady was like touching him, she was like, "Oh, I heard black men were better." Like they want to use us.
They want the culture
what we can give
without the history.
Without the history, exactly.
Y'all can't have the culture.
Y'all can't get rid
without
of
the history,
because the history
it goes
is what
one and the
made the
same.
culture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the history is what got us to where we at. You know what I'm saying? It really helped us to mold the culture that we have.
That's why it makes me mad when Raven Simone said
Stuff
she's
like
not
that,
black.
yeah.
My God, we are the best, and we have always taken from less.
Right. And we know how to make things out of nothing. Something
Out
out
of
of nothing. They
Literally.
can't make anything out of anything.
And you know,
They
the
gotta
crazy
come
part
to
about
us.
it is, y'all, people are still people. Like, I don't really understand why does it have to be like a race issue.
Color.
Like, yeah, okay, we have a different skin tone, man. Like,
Our
But
blood
it
is
wasn't.
we all
wasn't
put
even
our,
just that. It
we
wasn't
put our
even just
draws
that.
on the same exact way. Like, I've never been a person where I really feel like I have a hate for another color or another. I don't have no hate in my body for somebody just because you look different than me. Yeah, okay. Like,
It's really
but
the
the
way
thing,
you treat
the
me.
thing was,
yeah,
if you treat me like that,
literally,
then-
like God has.
The thing
at the
was,
end of
it's
the day,
like-
God's not gonna judge us off of our skin color. That's not even gonna matter.
I feel like,
Right, your heart.
like think
exactly.
about these European men, right? Getting to Africa. Y'all think about how they used to dress, how they used to carry themselves. Then they get to Africa, right? They see these big, beautiful black men and women just walking around free, strong. They are surviving, they are thriving, and they don't have anything. Not because we couldn't have anything. We didn't need it, bruh. We did not need it. But they saw all of that and was like, either we can control this or we can fight for the rest of our lives.
They can't fight. They cannot.
Right.
Us against them.
So they had to
they
come with the
can't-
control
they
thing.
can't- the only
They
way-
had to,
The
bro.
only way they can trap us is in this system. That's why they do it. If we
That
went
seems like
head
the
and
birth
head, toe
control.
to toe,
Mental and everything is
Mental
mental.
health issues.
Like everything is mental.
Everything is mental health with them. Like if a white person was to go and shoot up a school, they're gonna say it's mental health.
But let us do it. We got a history of gang violence. We always we're angry. We just
angry about
always like
something.
no.
In and out of
The
jail.
the father was not there in
the
the
father was in
home.
prison. What else?
Everything.
They didn't graduate high school.
Everything.
Oh, yeah.
The mother got pregnant at a young age.
Yeah.
Everything.
They
But as
lack
soon as
of-
a white person kills people in the church, is in mental illness. It
But
makes
bro,
no sense.
Listen, y'all know P. Diddy. P. Diddy is a goat, bro.
Yeah,
He's a
that's
goat.
I literally
Did
just
y'all
talked
see
about
the
this last
interview?
night.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah,
see
he
the
been a
interview?
goat since we were
They
young.
were on. I think it was. I don't want to say anything wrong, but it was a major network that was discussing this man like he's just some common.
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah.
Diddy is like
Diddy
he
is
went
nothing
from
but a
Puff Daddy
businessman.
to Pete Diddy.
He's a
Diddy,
businessman
Sean
through
Combs.
and
Like
through.
he really is.
Yeah.
Black
Gold
excellence.
He is black.
He ain't gotta
The
get
thing
up off
about
his
it
butt
is-
every day to make a check,
at all.
And he still does.
and he still does.
That's why he is who he is.
That's why
had
That's
nothing,
why he has-
nothing, made it into something, and still he doesn't have to defend himself, but still he's put in a position that he would probably have to defend himself.
Definitely.
Wow. Even when we the best, we gotta be better. But it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, as far as police brutality, to be honest, y'all, I don't feel like it's gonna ever get better. Not unless we just pick up all our stuff and just
And that's why
somewhere else.
educating
Right.
our
But as long
kids
as
are
we
so
live in, it's
important.
their country. I'm not even gonna lie. It's their country because they control us. They control everything we do, the money we make, the houses we live in, everything. They control everything. So unless we just get up and leave,
That's
it's
why
never
we
gonna
have
get
to
better.
move different. We have
Protest.
to move better.
I don't know how
Like,
long we're gonna have to protest. I don't know
I
how
don't feel
many
like
more
that makes
bodies
It's
they
not
have to
just
drop.
it's not just about protesting, because you can protest all you
All
want,
day,
and if
and
there are no
nothing's gonna
actions that
change.
follow that, it doesn't make sense.
But what
Like,
actions do we have to take?
okay, I can only speak for this because, you know, my brother, he's an actual activist. Like, I don't know if y'all know, you follow the Shade Room like heavy.
Yeah,
Over Christmas break, my brother was on the Shade Room because he teaches at a school in Baltimore City. All the white schools, all the county schools, they were all closed.
I
The
heard
inner
about it.
city schools had school all day. Elementary school kids, no jackets. The classroom is less than 40 degrees. 2 classes of kids in one classroom. They talking about they freezing, they ain't got no jackets, no nothing, no heating in the school, nada. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The city of Baltimore, they got to go to their legislation because the money that's allocated for these public schools, they get bread, but where does it go when the school receives it? Why don't they have books? Why don't they have a new heating system? Why don't they have hats? Why don't they have anything? They have nothing. You get what I'm saying? The lights weren't even working that day, but they still had to come to school. And even if they didn't have school, their parents, you close school, what are their parents gonna do? Because they still work in the city. You know what I'm saying? So the kids gonna have to go somewhere. They're gonna have to do something. Yeah. It starts with us actually moving forward with legislation, with who we vote for, who's gonna represent us. With who we, you get what I'm saying? Like, we have to pay attention to that because
I feel like we don't pay attention at all, and that's why they're gonna forever control us because we don't care
about stuff like that.
But we complain. Yeah. We complain.
But we good at complaining, but we're not gonna.
And then a lot of black people don't know.
We did not get out there like
my friends was like, my friends like home, like they be in the streets or whatever, and they'll be like, oh yeah, they be like playing.
We thought it was a
like,
joke.
No, you need to go and vote.
We thought it was a joke until right now.
Right now. Now it's
he's shooting missiles. Now we sitting here like we don't know what's about to happen any day.
But y'all want to play games when
but we are a part of the percent. Us ladies, we are part of the percent that is educated enough to take this information back to our communities and feed these kids that don't know.
I really want to do
because who's feeding us? Feed them all day, but that don't mean they gonna chew it up and
yeah, but that's our only job.
It's
our only job. You get what I'm saying?
You put that thought in their head,
you can't make them. You just plant the seed, and that's as far as with everything. Women, you're just supposed to drop the seed, babe. You're supposed to drop the seed with your man. You're supposed to drop the seed with your kids. You're supposed to drop the seed with you're just supposed to drop the seed, that's it. And then you water and you watch it grow. But you can't force nobody to do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just your job to lay it out for them. Like, I can't make you make this decision.
Like, it's enough protesting. Ferguson, I felt like Ferguson should have been.
The protesting is fine, but what comes after is more important.
Nothing ever comes after. They destroy stores. They get beat up by police. They hold signs up. Just for the next 2 weeks, another black boy in dirt because of a police officer. Like, it's crazy.
Baltimore City's rise was national news. I'm in Orangeburg, South Carolina, and I'm sitting in my room stuck, calling my brother on the phone, going crazy because I know for a fact he was out there. I knew he was out there that day. He's an activist. He's a photographer. He's going to capture his city crying, bleeding, hurting. He's going to do that. I need to know that you're okay.
And through all of that, still nothing. That's crazy.
But I ain't gonna lie, Baltimore, they coming together because he, like I said, he was just on the shade room. They had a campaign going about it. They only asked for $22,000. They ended up getting like $87,000. They raised over $80,000 just with the community. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. Just be careful when you're out there. Stay prayed up. Stay positive, and ladies, keep planting them seeds, man. Keep rocking them seeds. That's all that matters. Thank you guys. You are watching The Risk.